The Waffle House has found a new host. If you don't know what this means, then listen very closely. There was an average guy. He lived in a not far away town in Idaho. It wasn't that far from a population center in Idaho, but he lived in a fairly small town on the countryside. One day, he went to go get Waffle House. There was a couple Waffle Houses in his area, so most people liked going there for breakfast. He went there, he had his breakfast, and when he was about to leave, they offered to give him a tour of the back. He went to the back, and what he saw was terrifying. It was like the Waffle House had, hosts or something. And then they turned him into one of them. A mini Waffle House. Endlessly supplying waffles. The next morning, John woke up. He felt a little different, but he went to the Waffle House again. He couldn't remember anything of what happened yesterday morning. So we went to the Waffle House. This time they didn't give him a tour. They gave him a discount for some reason. He took the discount and he left. And he just went home and ate his waffles. The next night, he found himself literally throwing up waffles. It was like they were coming out of every socket of his body. Next morning, woke up, couldn't remember any of it. Next day, this is the most important day. Our character, John, woke up. He barely knew anything. All he knew was that he was in some sort of chamber. He didn't remember anything. He couldn't see anything. He tried to move, but there were chains on him. And they saw red, dark eyes on a waffle. And they started spewing out waffles from every hole in his human body. They came out of his eyes, nose, mouth, ears. Waffles just came out and out and out. And then he woke up, bed the next morning, but things were different. After that experience, he shook himself up and said, well, that probably was just a dream. And he actually applied for a job at the Waffle House. He was there a normal morning next year. After this one, nothing really happened that year. He was in the Waffle House, and he was making waffles. And, well, he had the job of watching the security tapes at the end of the day when he went home. So, at the end of the day when he went home from work, he watched one of the security tapes. And what he saw will forever disturb him for the rest of his life. I'm about to tell you what he saw. Do you know what he saw? He saw everybody in that place being chained up and just spewing out waffles onto every plate. After that day, he was highly disturbed. He went into work. No one was there. He went outside. No one was there. All he could find was a trace of bloody waffles.